Alright, how's it going, guys? We're here for something different today. It was supposed to be me and Tamara going through a changelog, but she can't stop working and get out of the kitchen.
I can't sit still. Fine.
She makes a nice table and chair for us to sit at. Don't look at this. You'll get there eventually. Like I said in the video when I said that we were going to be doing this, which you guys will not see before this, you'll see this before that. So have fun figuring out how much time there was between that episode, which is the last one we recorded, and this episode that's not an episode that came out like a while ahead. Enjoy that. Anyways, we're going to try to keep this spoiler free for the series, minus the table. But we're basically just going to go through the changelog from 47.3.0 to 47.3.33. And I would like to bring up one thing that I know got fixed early, just in case we miss it, and that is the, it's in food, not this one, the mason jar. This finally got fixed, so this takes you to the actual jam jars and recognizes the jam jar. So that
Recipe.
has finally been done for us, because it was taking you to filters, which I would like to point out that the quiver in the Tetra one, when you click on it, still takes you to the filters, and when I type in quiver, there are no Tetra quivers up here. So I still don't understand that, because it has the texture for the supplementary quiver, which is the one that I have, which, by the way, is that on my head?
Yes.
I can apparently wear it now, but not on my belt, which I guess my tool belt is there. I can actually put it there, but it defaults up there, so we're just going to go with that. At least I can finally wear it. We'll see if it actually works that way. It looks like it, because I don't have any arrows in my inventory, so it must be pulling from the quiver, so that's good. That got fixed as well. It'd just be nice if we could use the Tetra one. But anyways, let's get into the changelog here. Compressed engineering was added. This is not anything to do with like compressed cobblestone or any of that. It's basically, I looked it up, it's just a mod that adds some abilities like being able to change the fluid in the coke oven. I don't know that he has actually used it yet. So can I, this. I'd actually have to look up log to get the recipes, because that's what I was trying to get, was the actual recipe list for the coke oven. So there it is. And yeah, that just shows that. If I click this, so this shows the 3 recipes that are currently in there, and they all give creosote because they're all the defaults. But basically, you should be able to add that. I don't know if he did it because he's planning on adding a fluid to the coke oven, but there's a few other things like being able to put more stuff into a blueprint, the engineering blueprints. Maybe that's what he did it for, because he has added some things to those. Apparently there was a crash with that. We do have Forestry Community Edition, which is basically just forestry ported to 120. We'll be checking that out in the series soon. Game discs is added, which I'm pretty sure is just a way of adding other music discs. So I'm not really caring too much about that. Entity texture features and entity model features was added. I don't know anything about either of these mods. It looks like it's just different textures and different models for different entities in the game, so we'll see how that may or may not have changed. I haven't seen anything lately, so I don't know that he's used it. Polylib is just a lib mod for something else. Cambric was added, and it says it's a general purpose library mod, so nothing that we care about in game. Pretty Rain was added, and I'm guessing this is the one that added our fog that we've been getting. That is just supposed to make like water drops on the water look nicer and water running down the window when it's raining. It's supposed to make rain more pretty. So again, nothing that's really gonna change anything majorly for us. Lukey's Grand Capitals was added. I have absolutely no idea what this is. It says it's a new village mod, focused on making all villages in an upgraded and more suitable style. So I'm hoping that means that villages will be less broken apart, because vanilla villages kind of suck, right?
Yeah, they go with the terrain, and if the terrain is haphazard, then you got a haphazard village.
Yeah, you have roads that just end in big holes, and they kind of suck. So hopefully that fixes some of that. Which I
Maybe we
also
need to
seen.
go to. Maybe we need to go searching in uncharted territories to see how it looks.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can do that later. I did see something in the changelog where he's trying to do something Greg did in GT6, which is making surface lava pools less abundant. Greg took them out of GT6, so you don't have to worry about finding lava just randomly on the surface. So maybe that'll help as well, because I've been to villages where they're burning down because they're built on a lava pool. So hopefully between this one and that, it'll fix that. Bountiful was added, which Bountiful adds a bounty board, which we do have. Tamara's falling asleep. I'm not entertaining her well enough, I guess.
Nope.
There is a bounty. The bounty board quest has been added to first step, so that's something we're going to be doing very soon to check it out. Let's see what else we have here. An API for Necronomicon, because of course you have to have something named that. FTD Backup 2. I'm pretty sure people can understand what that is. Subtle Effects mod was added, which adds many new subtle details through particles. Oh, that's probably what did the change for your lights. That put off the little particle effects from your lanterns. So that's probably what that mod, or what made that happen. Let's see what else we got here. And then the last one is Animation Overhaul, which we've already seen. Would you like to demonstrate the running for us? When she goes running, she puts out dust which Junior said she needs to clean the house if it's that dusty when she runs, she kicks it up. Also, if she falls off the table, oh, it didn't work. Jump. She knew what I was getting at. Before my coughing ensued. But like if you, do we have anything in here you can jump off of to show the, oh, it tried when you came off the bag. There's a falling animation. Your arms go out. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have a block on me? I do. I have a fluid router. Hop up on there. Well, you're supposed to go off the front, so you're not going down the steps. But yeah, you can... It looks a little weird. It's not the greatest, but... Oops.
Quit breaking my stuff.
I didn't do that. Also, you guys didn't see that sitting in the corner either. But yeah, there's all kinds of animations. I've looked through it a little bit. They use a JSON for the configs, and I hate messing with JSON files. There's been some new resource packs, so different items will look different. Different blocks will look different. I'm not looking any of these up, so I'm just going to list them here. Fresh Animations Resource Pack. Fancy Crops. Building Gadgets Create Like. I don't know why when Create isn't in this pack, but apparently the building gadgets will look different. Golems refreshed to make golems look different. Alicia presents Looter. I'm guessing that's a different look to the loot chests. Fresh Compats. Tool Belt retextured. Tom's Create Storage. Again, we don't have Create, so I don't know why. DSWG Glowing Eyes, so eyes are supposed to glow. Better GUI Create style for Tom's Simple Storage, which is something we've never even bothered to get into. Create Immersive Aircrafts, which is another mod we haven't gotten into yet. And with all this Create stuff, he ought to just put Create in this pack. Create would work well with a lot of the early stuff that he's trying to make Greg Techy. Well, I can't even say Greg Techy. He's trying to make it New Horizons-y. And it would, rather than having to make that tired old GT5 mortar and pestle thing, we could just use a millstone. It would be so much better. Or the milling, you know what I'm talking about. You can create stuff like that would fit so well. Gerodes, Illagers, and Fresh Animations. Create style sophisticated backpacks. Does your backpack look any different? Backpack looks normal to me, so I don't know what's supposed to have changed with that one. Mine colonies refreshed. I didn't see anything look different at the mine colonies last time we were out there. And a better GUI for the sophisticated backpack. That looks like the same backpack it's always looked like. I don't know what they're talking about. It doesn't look any different to me. Then changed mods. I'm guessing these are just updates. Controllable. He updated it, which improved accuracy of button hit for eating. Fixed button hits for items that can be used. Huh?
Reread the word.
What? Oh, Hint.
Fuck.
Leave me alone. I'm
You
not
keep saying
stupid.
hit. I'm like, nope, that's not what it is.
There's not an N in there. Leave me alone. You didn't see that. This is why I don't read. I'm bad at it. Improved accuracy of button hint for eating. Button hints for items that can be used. Fixed using items not being released when a GUI is opened. And then another controllable update was crash due to incorrect handling of dependencies.
Optional dependencies.
Yeah. Optional slider not saving.
What the
I
heck?
still don't know what this weird music is we keep getting. If anybody knows what's doing this, let us know. We assumed it was nighttime and daytime because that was the first time we heard it was at night and at day. But it's now like mid-evening, so I don't know what's causing this music. And it doesn't go by your music and sound because my music is off.
Mine is too.
It's jukebox and note block, so I think maybe I know what this is.
What?
I think this is one of the new music discs added to a backpack for sophisticated backpack, and we have a zombie or something in a cave nearby. And I think they just despawned, and that's why we're not hearing it anymore, or they walked far enough away. Since that's a jukebox or a note block, I bet you that's what it is. But it's weird because that's like the only sound we've heard recently for like a jukebox zombie. Anyways, controllable was update to Minecraft 1.20.4, and so he's adding the changelog here for like 5 controllables because we were way behind on those. Dynamic light had an update. I am not going through the whole dynamic lights changelog. If you want to read it, go for it. FTB Teams had an update which fixed a few settings and bugs. Friends and Foes had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 updates fixing some crashes. Fixing some compatibility issues, some translation issues, stuff like that. You can go through all of those if you'd like. Terra Blender mod was updated. There's like 3 of those, again fixing some crashing, updating to newer versions of Minecraft up to 20.6. I didn't even know there was a 20.6. I thought it stopped at 20.4. Kiwi apparently got 3 of them. I don't even know what Kiwi is. But again, more crash stuff. Mainly in that. RF Tools base. I didn't even know we had RF Tools in here. Haven't seen anything in the quest book about it. Tom's Simple Storage mod had 2 updates.
No.
3 updates, 4 updates.
Yep.
FTD Library had a few, looks like 4 updates. Framed Blocks had 3 updates. gadgets against grind. Why would that even be in this pack? When he made the beginning of the game as grindy as possible. But that had a bug fix update. Puzzles Lib had an update. Just crash thing. It actually had 3 updates. An API thing and another crash. Rhino had one, which doesn't have a changelog. Don't know what Rhino is. The Vinery mod for our wine stuff.
Vinery?
Vinery. Like a vintner. Is it
No,
vinery?
like a vineyard.
Okay, fine. What she said. You know the woman's always right.
Let's do vinery.
I said vinery. You said vinery.
No, you said vinery.
She's arguing with me again. Either way, the Viney mod, the thing that adds
the vineyard mod
wine, they added cherry leaves, apple leaves, grapevine leaves to the Ho mineable tag.
Okay, nice.
Reworked wine aging logic. Changed apple mashing and honeycomb recipe output count from 9 to 4. Fix to config. Wine years values due. Okay, hold on. You say that sentence so I know I'm not retarded.
Wine years values due are now properly updated.
So I'm not just stupid.
Nope.
Okay. Creeper Crush now not showing a death message and dropping the player's loot. I don't know what Creeper Crush is.
Player's lot.
Oh, lot, not loot. There's only one O in there, dumbass.
I know, but the thing is, our brains fill in the gaps.
Yeah, I know. Experience effect not giving the correct amount of additional experience. Then there's a fixed issues change as well, which doesn't say anything. Then there's like 3 or 4 more that just have GitHub links and stuff, and I'm not wasting our time with all that. There's like 4,000 entries in this changelog. We're gonna bypass some stuff. I really don't like the way he did this changelog. Added JI support for apple press fermenting and mashing, which is good. When drinking wine in survival mode, it is now consumed correctly. Apparently there was an issue with that. I didn't know because we haven't been drinking wine. We've just been making it and aging it. Fixed wine aging affects not getting the correct amplifier and duration. Fixed a Mallohi wine recipe. Fix the red and white grape tags. Missing language entries. Hopper support for all block entities. And additional null check, because null checks are always important. And holy crap, this thing just keeps going. The Venturi
around
mod,
619 goes to supplementaries.
Yeah, we're gonna skip the rest of these. Holy crap. Hopefully somewhere in that mess fixes donkeys from the village, the wandering trader guy, like despawning or something. Because holy crap, the donkeys not despawning with that guy is getting a bit ridiculous. Or, sorry, the mules. We've got tons of them around here. Supplementaries had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
down to 700.
15 updates. And one of them, the very bottom one, fixed quiver not working in Curio. So that was taken care of by them, which is beautiful. I'm not going through all the rest of these. Some of them are very small. Add Tetra had an update to add mushroom wood types. Immersive aircraft. Fixed bubbles and other bars being offset. Fix some crashes. Health bar position conflicts. Hold on. That's what happens when you're doing this in survival. We had a wandering guy show up. Where is the zombie getting in from?
Here?
Oh, we never finished filling this in.
Nope.
I thought we did.
Yep.
Alright, well, we'll have to finish filling this in at some point. I don't know where I got this sword at. And I don't know why I'm using it, to be honest. It's not as good as my spear. What does your drunk friend have, anyways? I guess I should get rid of the creeper before I check. Pathfinder's Quill, if you want to find a swamp. Podzol, cactus, sand. Yeah, he has nothing worth bothering with. Alright, let's get back to work. Immersive Aircraft had a few of them. Curio's API had one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 updates. Some of them just being like crash things and data resources. Attribute modifier collisions. Guessing if you had an effect over here, it would move over instead of being on top of it, which is always nice. Guard Villagers had 3 updates. What are they up to? Had 4 updates. Fruitful Fun had a few. Oculus had a couple. Structured Credits had like 5 or 6 there. EMI Loot, a stack sync issue, a lot of new exception handling, basic sorting mechanisms, crash, nothing major there. Domium Ornamentum had 2 updates. Don't see anything too major in that one. Polymorph format is fix differential of certain modded recipe item outputs. And then a network crash. There's a bunch of them for Polymorph, apparently. They're just really badly formatted because he just copy and pasted stuff from Curse Words, I think. The one probe had a few, mainly porting and minor bug fixes and stuff. Structure essentials. Had a few. Resourceful config had a few. Like 6 or so. Don't see anything major in there. Realm RPG, Fallen Adventures. Skeletons are now far less common on the surface. Rework the world gen features that make skeletons generate in the world. Change skeleton generation biome block tags to be more convenient. Rebalanced most skeleton loot tables. Skeletons can no longer drop skulls and bones. When they wake up, destroying skeletons in that's creative mode no longer causes them to wake up. There's some vanilla particles added to special drops for skeletons generated in Aether, which we don't have the Aether mod in here. Twilight Forest and Undergarden. I don't think we have any of those. Sophisticated Backpacks had an update for Japanese translation. Backpack rendering on Enderman had an issue that was fixed. Another Japanese translation. Portuguese translation. Updated recipes that reference Minecraft stick to use forge rods wooden. So if somebody adds a wooden tag, a wooden rod, it'll be used instead of a stick. Chinese translation, Portuguese Chinese translation. Checks for removal of backpack while it is open. So also check if the stack count is still 1. The only way that would work that I can think of is if you were checking my backpack and I tried to take my backpack off. Because I can't remove my backpack while the GUI's open. Stack upgrade and downgrade additions. Survival infinity upgrade potentially craftable. Go away. Backpack pickup logic. They added the infinity upgrade a couple updates before that. CME that could happen in backpack rendering was fixed. Change the way items are checked for whether they can go into upgrade slots. Cleaned up backpack stack rendering. Stacking the backpack to not work in creative screen, which we don't care. Added additional advanced jukebox upgrade. Has multiple slots that can hold multiple music discs and play them one by one. Has controls to go skip between discs. Allows playing discs to random order by using a shuffle toggle, and allows repeating all of the current discs played. Mobs that spawn with jukebox in their backpack will now sometimes have an advanced one with possibly more than one disc in them. Updated code to keep sophisticated backpacks compatible with the latest version of the sophisticated core. Transfer from JI to smithing upgrades so that the convenient plus sign can be just clicked to fill all 3 input slots. No idea. Added the smithing upgrade. Add logic to fill backpacks that was dropped by mobs with loot when hopper pipe starts extracting from it. Backpack layer rendering code. Handling of fluids was removed from mod pack and tank upgrade. Display for another player can open button in settings. Added storage search functionality. Magnifying glass next to sort buttons opens a search box. Oh, so now we can search for what we want. So like if I put in pipe, it'll show me just my fluid pipe. All right, that's interesting for anybody that would use it. I'd never use it because I hate searching. I'd rather sit here and look like I'm blind for 20 minutes. Then there's a crater lib. Had a few updates. It's a lib file, so nobody really cares. Cooking for blockheads had a few updates. So fixed preservation chamber dropping as duplicate. Wait a minute. There's preserving and cooking for blockheads?
I don't know. Is it an older version and then they took it out later, or what?
This is the last update that I'm looking at. Milk jar. That's the normal things. I don't see I don't see it in here, so I'm not sure what that's talking about. Oh, preservation chamber is an add-on. It's your kitchen upgrade. Prevents the last item of a slot from being used up. So we could craft one of these and add it to your fridge over here. So if you wanted to keep like one stack specifically of certain things, it wouldn't use up the last one in the slot, so you'd know what it was. It's not for making preserves. I thought it was for making preserves. But it's for just keeping the last, so you don't use your last item. Ability to favorite items using the alt click, causing them to always stay on the top of the list. Support for adding the preservation chamber to counters, cabinets, fruit baskets, and the spice rack. Indicator when an item is moved to the oven for cooking. Support for sorting by spice of life. Already eaten status, which we don't have. An error when crafting custom recipes was fixed. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything too major
That's what
there.
you get for getting near the transformer.
Did he get zapped?
Yep.
Good.
The llama went kaput.
Good. Railcraft Reborn had updates, but there's no changelog for it. It's just different commits on the GitHub, and I'm not going through all of those. I also think we're mainly past Railcraft at this point. Looter had an update, which it's just that looting chest thing, so I'm sure it's just like translation things and maybe crashes. Let's see. I can't pronounce whatever that is. Sheeta fan core, maybe? Down at 1479.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm. You know it's weird when she sticks with whatever I came up with for how to pronounce it. Don't know what it is. Don't see anything. Added a better way to fix bone meal flower
Typhian?
growth. That's not a lot different than what I had, but we'll
Right.
go with one of the two. Gecko Lib had an update. Don't see anything major in that. Logic Chips had a couple. Modern Fix has a bunch. Not seeing anything major in there, though. Build Guide had a few, again, support changes. Nothing major in that either. Inventory Sorter had an update fixing a few minor issues. No telemetry mod. Let's Do Meadows had an update. Just fixing a completionist banner, giving regeneration instead of dig speed. So I guess there's a completionist banner if you finish all of the Let's Do Meadows mod thing. It'll give us regen. If you want to look into that, we can look into that. They fix their recipes using tags now instead of their own recipes, which is good. Apparently they added a new woodcutter and nobody liked it, so they reverted it. They added new ambient step, death, and hurt sounds to the woolly sheep. Let's see. That's talking about the woodcutter block that they took out of there, so we don't need to worry about that. They reworked the doormat. Connects now. So if you make a doormat instead of your pressure plates over there, they should connect to both doors, which is something I would like to check out, because I hate that when we go in and out of a doormat, or go in and out of a double door, if you don't hit one pressure plate, it doesn't shut them. Problem is, that one right there. There's like 3 different mods doing doormats. And the doormat is literally just 6 wheat, and it gives you 3 of them. So if you want to make one, we can try it out. While you do that, I will go ahead. Texture improvement for logs, leaves, and spawn eggs. Aquaculture Delight, which is a Farmer's Delight add-on, had...
I said, that's Let's Do Meadows.
Correct. You need the last one. That's the one we're talking about.
The Let's Do Meadows one?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, they connect, but they don't work like the other ones. So, yes, they connect, which is nice. It'd just be nice if they worked like everybody else's doormat and opened the damn door. Well, that's sad. Okay, so, and see, I thought that the one we always use, which I'm guessing is the supplementary one, which uses 2 flax. Or there's also McCall's Holidays has them as well, which you can make a bat one, a ghost one, a pumpkin one, a present one, a reindeer, a tree, and a sock version. But I'm sure those are just going to be static like the other one. I think it's the supplementaries that you normally use. The Aquaculture Delight added a trout steak, roasted. Tambaquai?
Don't ask me.
Okay. Food that requires turtle meat is now even more compatible with other mods. Cooked turtle meat now fits Dragon Survival Charred Meat recipe. I have no idea. Bass and perch are no longer counterparts of... Oh, this is not going to work. Tamra?
What?
Your drunken friend is dancing on the table in front of me. Look, dude, you gotta go. I'm not against table dancing. I am against dude table dancing. That's not happening.
No, save him.
You want to keep him? Why did we have 2 wanderer trainees at once? Ow, you little prick. I didn't save the other one. He spit at me. We got 5 emeralds out of it. Anyways, chopping driftwood now produces tree bark only with a 50% chance. Added back algae cutting board recipe. Oh, added back the algae cutting board recipe. I was trying to figure out why we would be having back algae. That's just gross. There's no way of taking a bath. Do I have to go swimming to get rid of back algae? Am I grossing you out yet? I was trying. Fixed fish chorba. Not applying the comfort effect. Jellyfish jelly. Incorrect effect duration. Tuna spaghetti. Oh! Now I'm making myself sick. Who the heck puts tuna in spaghetti? Large fish with vegetables had an incorrect effect duration, and turtle meat dish incorrect effect duration. I didn't even know we had aquaculture delights in here. Maybe that's what adds your tuna roll and stuff. New roll medley that is placeable. Let's look at that for... Maybe she'll like that one. So you had the rice roll medley. Now you have a crispy roll medley. Which is 3 sushi, 2 fish fillet rolls, and 2 perch rolls. Fried perch rolls, and a bowl. But he didn't add quest for them in the food stuff that I seen, because all you can eat, I do not see any new things in there. The only thing we have left is the nether salad. I still need to get something for you to finish, and the mason jar thing that, well, we did when we were doing the thing, but I will click on that when we are back in a regular episode. Fixed algae not being cuttable. Turtle meat dishes name typo was fixed. Fix the diagonal Neptune knife recipe. Large fish with vegetables except raw rice. Workshop for handsome adventures. I really hope they did a lot of fixes for that thing because it needs it. Number of tabs available in table GUI increased. Added ability to display some tools on tool rack at 125% size and at 150% size. Fixed the problem with storage drawers. Fixed the bug with shift clicking not working. Storage drawers enabled again, should have fixes. Crash fix, special handling for thermal wrench. Yeah, I don't see anything about the fact that it doesn't hold its stuff like it says it does, which is the issue I had. Tetronic Combat had a startup crash hotfix and re-added the War Forged requirement, whatever that is. I've never even heard of this mod. FTB Quest had some fixes, which don't really care about what they did to make the book work right, because we haven't seen any issues with it. Chat Heads had a whole bunch of translation fixes and UI fixes. There's tons of them. Stellar View, that's what changes our night sky. Stars ignore rain view. Center field for resource packs. Yeah, I don't see anything really major in here that they changed for that view. Oh, that's major. They added the Pleiades. I can now go try to find the Pleiades.
They what?
Pleiades, the Seven Sisters. 7 stars that you can see in the sky in the northern hemisphere. Typically, it's, if I'm remembering it correctly, it's been a while since I've looked for them, but they're usually southwest of Orion, if I'm remembering it correctly. Added a bunch of moons, dwarf planets to the solar system, new planets to Proxima Centauri system. I'm guessing for that, if you have a mod to leave to go to other galaxies. Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't see dwarf planets from, Minecraftia or Earth or whatever you consider wherever the hell we are. Czech translation, added a German translation, changed some of the internal folder structures. She's working again. Decrease the nebula render distance. Fix supernova not rotating properly. Added level of detail to star fields. Fixed an invisible meteor shower and shooting stars. Compatibility with the Aether mod, which doesn't matter for us. Gravitational lensing around black holes. That sounds cool. Galactic dust clouds. You can now add custom textures for stars. Another language change, but I'm not sure what it is because it says ESMX, and I don't know what ESMX is. And whatever that is. Moonlight had a few updates. Looking through them, and I don't see anything that really says a whole lot about them. There's a bunch of Moonlight updates. Let's just zoom past all of this. Holy crap, there's got to be 20 of them. PunchMeNot had an update, had about 3 of them. Translation stuff for Chinese and Russian. Connectivity. Preventing a crash. Improved debug logging. Crash. Packet logging. Better logging. Fixing an error. Yeah, nothing major in there. Trash slot mod. Blech. The trash slot mod. Press not bound to toggle the trash slot. And upgrading to more Minecraft versions. Simple Discord. Link bot, don't care. It had a few of them. Tweaks add-on for Mine Colonies. Compatibility added for Mine Colonies. Amendments mod. Flywheel integration as it's not needed anymore was removed. Miscellaneous fixes. Fixed Buzzier B compat. Immersive engineering. List of blocks that the rock cutter and grinding disc can dig. Hopefully that'll fix the issue I've been having with the buzzsaw, the diamond blade, because I can't cut like anything with this thing. And see, I still can't cut stone blocks. It says I need a pickaxe, but it's supposed to cut stone, and I wasn't even able to do that. Okay, I can now cut stone, so at least that's fixed. I don't know if it'll work for deep slate or not, but we can check that out, so at least that's fixed. It's supposed to be for silk touching, so I guess that would make sense for the regular bricks, but still, if I got it, I ought to be able to cut out blocks with it. Since it doesn't work for cutting down trees. Fix a diesel generator providing free power with any fluid. I didn't see that happen. Block breaking overlay on multi-blocks. That should be... That's something that has annoyed me for quite a while, so... Let me go look at this one. Yeah, it only looks like it's breaking the one block, not the whole multi-block. So that's cool that that's finally been fixed. I swear that happened in like 1.18, so it's nice that it finally got fixed. Fix tools playing a re-equip animation when they shouldn't. Fix windmills having their insides turn white when far away. Never seen that one. Toolbox being movable while opened. And a computer craft thing. They apparently didn't fix the issue with things getting dropped into the crusher and not getting sucked in. But I don't know which version of immersive engineering he went to. It says here 121-10.0 2.0-183. So I'm not sure if we're all the way up on the last one. I know last time I looked into immersive engineering updates, we were like 4 behind. And for every other mod, he's done every update they've done, and this is only one, so I'll have to look into that later. Balm had quite a few. Pneumaticraft fixed a fluid dupe issue. Creative crap, nobody cares. Crafting related item dupe issue. There's now a dense black fog effect rendered when players' head is in a crude oil fluid block. That's cool. Stop the pneumatic armor magnet upgrade working in spectator mode. That's just funny. Drones no longer drop items with vanishing curse when they die. Fix the race condition when using computer craft. And Astra had a few updates, which we haven't got into yet. Some crash stuff. Prevented sliding door blocks from being pushed with pistons. More crashes. Armor values. Bunch of translation stuff. Eccentric Tome had one. Better Advancements had 4 of them. Sophisticated Core had a few. Quite a few. Again, 20 or so. Which is a core mod, so it's just support for sophisticated backpacks and sophisticated storage. That might be 30, actually. Tool Belt mod had added a config to disable allowing stackable items by default. Patchouli had one, but it just gives us a GitHub link. JI had one. Farmer's Delight, would you stop working and get back here? I finally found something you might be interested in. Knives are now effective at mining cactus. Knives can now insta-mine bamboo just like a sword. Gave moss, mycelium, big drip leaf, pink petals, and tall flowers the unaffected by rich soil tag. Added storage blocks for materials. Oh, this is just different tag stuff. Rich soil is no longer hard-coded to deny fall. Blech. Rich soil is no longer hard-coded to deny tall flowers boosting. They have simply been added to the unaffected by rich soil tag. And they had 3 translations. Farmer's Delay crops will now generate in village farms. Cabbage, tomato, and onion will randomly replace either wheat or potato crops in villages, but not cucumbers, which is the thing we haven't found yet.
Yep, that's the add-on.
Oh.
That's not part of Farmer's Delight.
Oh,
there's only
okay.
4.
Crop availability varieties between arid, temperate, and cold. biomes. Rice is excluded as it requires a custom structure and villagers can't farm it yet. Added cutting recipe for torch flour. Fixed skillet's default block state having waterlogged equals true. Fixed tomatoes not having a map color. And some translation stuff. Style colonies. Oh, this is different mine colony styles. So they added an underwater and steampunk. I wish I'd have seen the steampunk one when we started. I'd have probably used that one. Let me look and see. Switch pack. Urban. Oh, we got to go all the way to the bottom, don't we? Because these are going to show the defaults here at the top. Yeah, you have high magic. You should show that one to Star. He would like that one. Just the look of it looks like something he'd like.
Mm-hmm.
Frontier, that one looks cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to try one. I'm not chairman. The underwater one doesn't enthuse me. Look at that steampunk one. It's got a airship. That looks cool. We
Hot
might
air
have
balloon.
to try. Yeah. A zeppelin. I'll have to try that one at some point. Functional Fantasy has a dragon. Crimson Keep. Aquatica, which doesn't enthuse me. The antique looks alright, I guess. But I'd like to try the steampunk one. And maybe the Frontier one at some point. And there was an update for the Frontier, Aquatica, Underwater, and Steampunk. Mine colonies. Required dependencies. Updated. Optional dependency updates. And there doesn't look like to be anything else in there. Chloride had a crash fix. 2 of them fixed a few mistakes they made. That doesn't say what it is. And then some translation and crashes in the other one. Fizzy with no I, or Fuzzy with no I, or no U. Had some updates. It doesn't look like anything major. Oh, then we get down here. Yeah, that still doesn't look like anything too Okay, improve the memory footprint. That is a good one. That's important. Nothing else really looks that important on the outside for anything that we would see in the game. It all looks like back-end stuff. So that must be more of a core mod. Yeah, there was a bunch of them. Holy crap. I'm still scrolling on this thing. Okay, EMI had a few updates. Some notable performance improvements, which are always nice. Fix some JI integration breaking issues. Tetra moved honing above temporary schematics in sorting order, reduce the number of ruin pieces in a ruin schematic to 1/4. It was 60%. Why did they use 1/4? Or why did they use 1/4 and then 60%? Pick a road. Is it 0.25, 25%, or 1/4? And then 60%, 66.66, Pick a lane. I hate when things do that. Faulty thermal cell tooltip, aspect button, tooltip crash, efficiency piercing, and tier hones not working properly for unbounced UNBOUNCH. That's not unbounced. It's not unbound. Don't know what that word's supposed to be, but ear piercers. I think that might be a typo.
I think
It's on 3393. Do you see it?
Unbound?
That's what I'm thinking it's supposed to be.
Instead of unbunch? Unbounce?
Told you that word looked weird. Added ambient visible and show icon flags to mob effect. Item effect outcome. Change the Tetra apply hit effects to also trigger for bows and crossbows. Added item effect outcomes and providers for dealing with entities' properties. Added can freeze, is freezing, and is frozen fields to the entity item effect condition. So if there's a way of making a tool do freezing, I guess that'll matter. Fix scrolls not dropping when broken by water. Fix save world screen crash when some other mods are present. Fix guild scroll advancement not triggering. Fix a holosphere concussion scanning triggering incorrect advancements. Fixed issue where Tetra items could be merged in a grindstone. Open parties and claims. Had like 20 fixes. Cosmetic armor. Blank armor style template. Reclaimed armor style template. Sculpt armor style template. Alright, I have to look. What is a blank? I don't even see any. Oh, blank armor style template is a way of you crafting the reclaimed and the sculpt that you then can add. So you can make diamond armor with sculk vine, and the sculpt armor style template make you basically look like the warden. It gives you a sculpt helmet, a sculpt chest piece, leggings, boots, and even a sculpt crown if you want to do the diamond crown. Which I'm just upset that somebody hasn't given me a diamond crown yet. Here, I thought I was the king. Don't cough on, don't choke on that one. The reclaimed leather. You can add vines to leather armor, to chainmail armor, iron armor, gold armor, diamond armor, netherite armor. Oh, holy crap, I didn't see that one. I might have to make her one of those.
Might?
Yeah. Hold on. We'll be right back. Pause. Alright. Come here, I got your present. It's not purple, but it's the best I could do. Stop working. What in the world are you doing? Why do you have a crafting table back there?
Oh, hush.
Tearing up the kitchen, folks. Are you done now? Can you look at your present? Sexy. It needs to be purple, though.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a purple one. They did add tiaras if you'd rather be a princess. We're going to skip over the whole bridal set.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that set. We're also going to skip over the suit set because we don't need a suit. Hair would not look good in a suit. Oh, now that sounds like something Tamara would like. She is a bit of a hippie.
What?
They have a leaf hairpin.
Aww.
It uses lime cloth, an iron ingot, and an iron nugget. There's a heart hairpin, a water drop hairpin, a leaf, a star, a pumpkin, a snowflake, and a moon.
No dolphin.
No dolphin.
Ugh.
Sorry, no dolphins.
Did you notice?
Did I notice? Oh, the stairs. Yeah, how did you carpet them?
That's part of the mod.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it says it's the amenities mod that does that. They look nice.
I had a whole ton of the gray carpet, so I decided to test it out.
Ah. Thread added 16 colors of thread. 2 hidden accessories. No idea. And advancements. Let's see. There's a froggy hat. And I've got to go for a minute. Yeah, there's a froggy hat. Lime wool and string will make the lime cloth.
Pause.
I know, I said I got to go a minute. Be right back. Alright. Back from that, they also added a sword sheath. So you can make a sword. You need black cloth and leather to make a sword sheath. I don't know if we can add that. I don't know if it'll actually be. It says cosmetic, so.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's actually going to show that you pulled the sword out or not. So we'll have to check that out in one of our episodes. Let's see. Retextured the snowman textures. Let's see. For the cosmetic armors, yeah.
Oh.
They added an emperor's set with an imperial crown an emperor's coat, trousers, and boots. Added a new advancement for glorious coronation. Would you like to coronate me the... No? Shitty will let me get that one all the way out. For some reason these are duplicated. They added a scarf that is dyeable. They added a mistletoe on a stick, which I only want if I can put it on my pants around the back side.
Really?
You don't like that idea? Added this Christmas sweater. All these things are a little late. Well, I'm sure they weren't late, but they're a little late for the mod pack. Since we're a bit past Christmas time. Snowman's head, body, and leggings. A black top hat. A fashion faux pas advancement. Apparently there's a guidebook for this mod, and I didn't even know it. Fix some minor inconsistencies and errors. I don't know what EMI ores is, but there was a null biome stack issue that was fixed in it. Can I put it on my butt? I can't put it on my butt. It has to go on my head. Smoochy, smoochy. She's hiding from me now. Give it to me and don't even give me a smoochy. See how you are? Structurized had some dependency changes. MFFS, which is modular force field systems, which we haven't gotten into. They had some changes. Nothing major I see here. Xeno's mini-map had a ton of them, but they don't have the changelog in here. Chalks can now be enchanted in creative mode with a command. Now using default item stack damage logic and play default sound when broken. We've got it and we've never figured out what to do with them. I think they just work as dies. Xmod Compat had some crashes they fixed. Xeno's world map had a bunch of changes again. They didn't update the... He didn't put the actual changelog, just a link to it. I don't care about wall jump TFX. It's Minecraft. There shouldn't be wall jumping. Kiss my butt. This isn't 121. We don't have the whatever that cloud and thing is. Aggro indicator had an update, but we don't care because we removed it. Because we don't need that crap. Bucket lib. Nothing major in there that I see. Some reflex errors. Working with create error was fixed, but oh wait a minute, that's sooty chimney. But we don't have create, so that doesn't matter. Aquaculture 2. Fixed bait being enchantable. That's just funny. Fixed shadow on text in the tackle box screen. I didn't even know we had aquaculture in here. That was that fishing mod that gave us the tackle box and the bobber and stuff that we used in immersive. Whatever it was. I can't remember. We've done too many things. Leech, which I have no idea. Again, nothing major. Armor's Workshop. Added advanced file options in the global skin library. Fix wrong face vertex count. Import issues. Item recipe tags wrong issue. Yeah, I don't see anything major in that. Some minor crash stuff. Global library stuff. They had a bunch of them. Added skin custom collision box support. A parrot locator support. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Or what it has to do with Armorer's Workshop. Have we even looked at Armorer's Workshop in this pack?
No.
Didn't even know we had it. Oh, they spell it the English way. It has a U in it. That's why I couldn't find it. And see, these are all cosmetic armors. Those are cosmetic armors. I don't think it's actually something that it looks like it's either taken completely out, which makes no sense to update it, or it's like a back-end thing, which might be like a core mod for cosmetic armors. Cube.js, which is for changing recipes, had some update. Teleseum mod had an update for crashing with Tetra, which we never seen. Just enough immersive multi-blocks had an update, which is the thing we looked at earlier for the Coke oven that shows you how to make it. Shows you how to build it. Framework had a few. Placebo had 2. Server core. Hey, look, we're at the bottom of the changelog finally. Library ferret. And better villages. But again, none of these actually have changelogs, and none of them are anything that important that I really care to look up the changelog. And better villages was just added, so we don't really need a changelog for it. I don't know why it's down there at the bottom of updated. And there isn't an actual list of like the fixes he did on the pack that I've seen, like him fixing the mason jar thing, which is what I was really interested in, was actual changes he did other than just the updates, but from his changelog, he did nothing but update everything and give us a bunch of changelogs. But we know he did, because he fixed the mason jar thing and the recipe not being the filters and actually being completable. Now he just needs to work on getting the Tetra one for the quiver fixed so we can actually get that one completable. Which I have had hits and misses with trying to help with this pack with suggestions and things being broken, so we'll see if I try to help with that or not. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. For anybody that didn't fall asleep, for anybody that did fall asleep, wake up! We're done!
Really? Really?
It was funny.
Really?
Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.